And welcome to another PAC Check-in. Things have changed a little bit, and we've got a new guest. Ken Wilkinson, the Yakima Parks and Recreation Manager, is joining me today. Thank you for joining me today, Ken.
Hey, it's my pleasure to be here.
Now, we want to talk about, again, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and summer has started. Some changes are coming for Yakima Parks and Recreation. Can you explain what's going on and what some of those changes are?
Sure, yeah, this has been a challenge for us, and it's been an opportunity, too, for us to explore some new things and to learn some new skills and improve what we're doing and change what we did in the past. So, yeah, we're trying some new stuff, and I think everyone was disappointed when we had to make the decision not to open Franklin Pool. That spurred us to really think, okay, you know, that's a really fun thing that a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of kids really enjoy. What can we do to backfill and try some different things? So I challenged the recreation staff to come up with some ideas. And what can we do in place of some of the things that we normally would do without, you know, this COVID thing going on. So they've come up with some great videos and some teachings and some training, some great activities for kids to do.
Now, let's talk a little bit more about Franklin Pool. Why isn't it opening? Can you explain a little bit about why it isn't opening to our community?
According to our understanding with the governor's phased opening, when we get to a phase that would allow us to open, which I believe is phase 3, and we could open at a 50% capacity, we're already into late July at this point because we're still in phase 1.
Right.
So knowing that the summer was mostly gone and then only 50%, we had to make the difficult decision to say, sorry guys, it just doesn't make sense. So what else can we do? Right.
Now, the plan is, as I understand, where you're working toward opening Lions Pool, correct? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, so we understand that there's a modified phase 1, and in that phase, we would be able to open Lions Pool at a 25% capacity, which would allow us up to 50 people at a time for lap swimming and water walking and that kind of thing. Not a rec swim, but certainly a time for people to have an opportunity to get into the water and move around and have a little bit of fun. So we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that decision to be made, 1.5. I guess King County is in 1.5, so maybe we're shortly behind them. And the staff is working. Jason Zeller, our recreation program supervisor, and his lifeguard staff have been working really, really hard to get that pool ready. You know, everybody's been to these stores where there's X's on the ground and you know where to stand, the social distance, and the staff will be wearing masks, and we're sanitizing everything like so many other businesses are doing to be able to be ready when that 1.5 or modified phase 1 opens up and get people back in the door. We're hoping, and I say hoping, that once the decision is made to go to the modified phase 1, which I think we're just the ones calling it 1.5, right, to be able to open up Lions Pool that very next day. So we're trying to be that ready for our friends and that use Lions Pool to be able to get back in the door and have that water time.
Now, one of the things that I know we are working on, I'm helping Jason Zeller with some water safety tips, because more people are going to be swimming in their backyard pools.
Yep, that's so
finding
true.
Other ways to keep cool because it's warming up and it is summertime. So that's one of the things.
Yeah, that's a real concern of ours, is that without being able to teach swim lessons and water safety, and not having Franklin Pool available, people are going to find other ways to have water recreation, and with that comes some added risk and concern and challenges for safety. So he's working with you, I know, later on today to start to put together some safety videos so people can watch them and good reminders of what they need to be thinking of. It's just so easy to forget how dangerous water can be if you're not thinking safety.
Exactly. Now let's tell people where they can find some of this information. I am going to the parks page up on the screen for people. Where can people find information?
Well, YakimaParks.com, our website, is one of those places that we want people to go to and check out what we're doing. We've added a new picture there. You see in the middle, virtual rec programs. So that is there. Folks can click on that. We also are creating a YouTube channel and making that available. So all of our fun videos are going to go up there. I know our recreation staff put together some sports tips videos, short videos, and there's a scavenger hunt and some other cooking, no-bake cookies, cooking video that's out. So
Some
yeah,
awesome
we're
origami videos. I helped edit some of these origami videos that we're looking at right here. They should be available soon.
Yeah, how cool is that?
It was really neat to just be part of that and participate. People can also, you can see some of the trips here. The Harmon Center has their Facebook page, which is going to provide a lot of information for seniors, right?
Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention. We've got stuff out there for our seniors too, with the Harmon Center, our senior center being closed as well. That's a real loss for some people who use that facility on a regular basis to have fun and to meet with their friends and get some exercise. So Lori Schatz and Michelle Dameron and Leslie Richards have been working on getting things up on the Facebook page, and they're making some videos as well. And all of us are learning as we go, and believe we made some mistakes, but it's been crazy.
Now, I'm going to click over to the Yakima Parks and Recreation Facebook page. Find Yakima Parks and Recreation on Facebook. They have a Twitter account and an Instagram account. And we are going to record, I know at the Harmon Center, a musical presentation next week, I believe, and try to get that up on there. So that's another little bit of content that we're trying to provide for the community.
Yeah, Gary Melner is a regular out there, plays music, and people enjoy that and dance too. So he's going to come in, and we're going to shoot some video with him and do 3 segments, I believe, 3 20-minute segments that our seniors and anyone can enjoy his music. Right.
And I know that we are going to share some of the Harmon Center videos on Yakima Community Television, channel 192 on Charter Cable, and that's a little more accessible for some of the seniors that don't have access to internet or Facebook or may have some of those technical challenges.
Yeah, we're really trying to find every possible avenue for anyone and everyone that wants to connect with us and enjoy some of those things that they usually do and haven't been able to do in this new form and fashion.
Now, if people want to contact Parks and Recreation, what are the best ways for people to contact your office to find out what is going on and how they can just get any information?
Sure, the website's a great one, YakimaParks.com, but they can also email askparks@yakimawa.gov, and that's a real easy way. But we can still pick up the phone and call, and 509-575-6020 gets you to the Parks line, and they can direct those calls. Marion and Andrea and Sarah up front can direct those calls to where they need to be, and those ladies definitely know a lot of what's going on and can give out tons and tons of information. So we hope people call, email, go on the website, whatever it takes. We want to be there for our folks.
Right. And things are changing, so we will keep updating. Make sure to check those websites, Facebook, social media, those places for information on parks, because things are changing almost daily in the situation we're in. So
yeah. So one really cool thing is we were able to get Fisher Golf Course open early May, and people were able to get out and start playing golf. And so I've been able to go and play once a week, and some of my family members have been able to join me. And so we're asking lots of people to just get out there. It's something to do. Maybe you haven't golfed, in years. Well, Fisher's a great place to start back up again, or to work on your game, in the meantime. But to get out there and enjoy that, it is one activity that you can social distance. And the way I play the game, I'm usually very, very far away from all those people that I'm playing golf with, because I very rarely hit the ball very straight. So, but that's fun and it's good, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to all the lessons and things that we've done in the past. We are able to provide some of those on a smaller scale, but those are out there too. So we're just excited that people can get out, get in the parks, walk, exercise, and have lots of fun.
Yes, I've spent quite a bit of time in Randall Park. I go there and try to walk a couple, 3 times a week. It's quite nice. The weather is warming up, but there's quite a few people out there, and everybody respects the social distancing, and it's a wonderful way to get some exercise, and it's a beautiful park.
Yeah, it sure is. We're so fortunate to have our partners and get a big grant and then use some city dollars to make that improvement to the park. The walkway is great. And the disc golf course is there too, and people can play disc golf as another thing, or just enjoy some time by the pond. So yeah, we're through this whole thing. We've seen a real increase in people using parks and park walkways and pathways, and that's very, very cool thing. And so I've seen people exercising in parks too, and I know because a lot of the health facilities, gyms, and workout places have been closed too. So we just want to be there for our citizens, for our community, and help not just with their physical but their mental health, because it's so important to get outside, get active, especially when you can't do the normal things that you really like to do.
Right. And we're a very lucky community to be in. We do have some beautiful parks. Franklin Park, as you can see behind me, many beautiful Yakima parks.
Yeah, I'm so thankful. Our park maintenance guys and ladies have been working really hard to do their best to get the parks green and clean. Bathrooms are opened up as well, and we're sanitizing regularly and often. So that's good. I can't thank my staff enough for all that they've done to make this, difficult time a little less difficult.
Right. Well, we've touched a lot of areas. Is there? We'll check back in with you again. We may even start doing a manager's minute for the Parks Department. So that's one of the other things that we're talking about doing. So, is there anything else that you'd like to discuss today?
Well, I just think people, if you've got questions, don't hesitate to call us, ask us, email us. Let us, answer those questions. And as soon as we know stuff, we'll do press releases. John Fannin and the community relations division, boy, he gets those press releases out, and the media has been picking up on them. Not just with bad news like not opening a Franklin pool, but with some good news like our new alternative rec programs that are going to be rolled out, I think, early next week.
Wonderful. Okay, I think that'll do it. We'll check back in with you in a week or so, and we'll do some more videos. And I look forward to working with your department.
Thanks, Sean, and you've been so helpful to us in learning how to do all this stuff, so we can't thank you enough.
I'm very excited to put out some content for our community. So thank you, Ken, and thank you all for joining us.